Hey, I hope you're well. I hope you're well. I hope you are all well. Welcome to the Stephen Kanyinge Njoroge official YouTube channel, live from Nairobi, Kenya. Yes, so this is the New Year's Eve, and tomorrow is the New Year, according to the Gregorian calendar. Because in the world we have many calendars. We have the Hebrew calendar, the Hindu calendar, Ethiopian calendar. There are many calendars. But tonight, the world will be celebrating or ushering in the new year, which is based on the Gregorian calendar established by a Catholic Pope by the name of Pope Gregory. Pope Gregory. So I've come with a message of how to live your life in the new year. From my study of the Bible, the Hebrew calendar, which they still use to date, was established by God Himself in the book of Exodus, chapter 12. The book of Exodus, chapter 12, verse 1 to verse 2. Now, the Lord spoke to Moses and Aaron in the land of Egypt, saying, This month shall be your beginning of months. It shall be the first month of the year to you. Praise be to God. So God is the one who established the calendar for the Hebrews. And God chose the month which He delivered His people, Israel, from bondage in Egypt. That particular month, when Israel walked away to freedom, is the month which God chose to be the first month of their year. That became the first month of the Hebrew year, of the Hebrew calendar. Hebrews, when they celebrate the new year, they remember that this is the month, this is the date when God set us free, when God delivered us from slavery and bondage in Egypt. So I think even as believers, like we have a new life when we receive Jesus Christ and we are born again. That is like a new life, a new calendar. So the Hebrew calendar was established by God in the book of Exodus chapter 12. God established the Hebrew calendar for Israel. So how should you live your life in the new year? How should you live your life in the new year? How should you live your life in the new year? So in the new year, you should fear the Lord, trust in the Lord, hope in His mercy, and hope in the Lord. Fear the Lord, trust in the Lord, hope in His mercy, hope in the Lord. Because it is of the Lord's mercies that we are not consumed. Lamentations chapter 3 verse 28. It is of the Lord's mercies that we are not consumed. Lamentations chapter 3. Sorry, Lamentations chapter 3 verse 22. Verse 22. Through the Lord's mercies we are not consumed, because His compassions fail not. Through the Lord's mercies we are not consumed, we are not destroyed. It is through the Lord's mercies. So we should hope in the mercy of the Lord. If you're alive to watch this video, it is of the Lord's mercies that you are alive, that you are not consumed. Because His compassions fail not. They are new every morning. Great is your faithfulness. The Lord is my portion, says my soul. Therefore, I hope in Him. The Lord is good to those who wait for Him, to the soul who seeks Him. It is good that one should hope and wait quietly for the salvation of the Lord. Lamentations chapter 3 from verse 22 to verse 26. Hope in the Lord in the new year. Wait for Him, because the Lord is good to those who wait for Him. Wait for the Lord in the new year. The Lord is good to the soul who seeks Him. Seek the Lord. Wait for Him and seek Him in 2025. Psalms 31, verse 19 to 20. Oh, how great is your goodness, which you have laid up for those who fear you, which you have prepared for those who trust in you, in the presence of the sons of men. How great is your goodness, which you have laid up for those who fear you. God has laid up goodness, great goodness, for those who fear Him. So fear God. If you want to seek goodness in the new year, fear God. Fear God. Trust in Him. Verse 20. You shall hide them in the secret place of your presence. From the plots of man, you shall keep them secretly in a pavilion from the strife of tongues. If you trust in God, if you fear God, He will hide you in the secret place of His presence from the plots of man, because men plot bad things against each other. So God will protect you. He will hide you from the plots of man. He shall keep you secretly in a pavilion from the strife of tongues. These are people who fight you with their mouths, with their words. They backbite you, they mouth you. If you trust in God, if you fear God, God will keep you from this strife of tongues, from these evil words and evil tongues. Psalm 32 verse 10. Many sorrows shall be to the wicked, but he who trusts in the Lord, mercy shall surround him. If you trust in the Lord, mercy shall surround you. And mercy is very powerful because mercy keeps us from being consumed. Mercy is a defense. It's a wall of God's power. So if you want mercy to surround you in the new year, trust in the Lord. Psalm 33 verse 18 to 19. Behold, the eye of the Lord is on those who fear him, on those who hope in his mercy, to deliver their soul from death and to keep them alive in famine. Psalm 34 verse 9 to verse 10. Oh, fear the Lord, you his saints. There is no want to those who fear him. The young lions lack and suffer hunger, but those who seek the Lord shall not lack any good thing. Those who seek the Lord shall not lack any good thing. Psalms 34 verse 22. The Lord redeems the soul of his servants, and none of those who trust in him shall be condemned. Psalm 34 verse 7. The angel of the Lord encamps all around those who fear him and delivers them. Those who fear God, an angel of God encamps around them and delivers them. Psalm 37 verse 39 to verse 40. Psalm 37 verse 39 to 40. But the salvation of the righteous is from the Lord. He is their strength in the time of trouble. So be righteous in the new year. And the Lord shall help them and deliver them. He shall deliver them from the wicked and save them, because they trust in him. Fear the Lord, hope his mercy, and hope in the Lord. Draw near to God, and he will draw near to you. Walk in his ways, and his ways are the who walks in his ways. Psalm 140. Chapter 100. Blessed is everyone who fears the Lord, who walks in his ways. When you eat the labor of your hands, you shall be happy, and it shall be well with you. Fear the Lord and walk in his ways, and his ways are the 10 commandments. Resolve that you shall follow and keep the 10 commandments of God in the new year, because the 10 commandments are the ways of God. Walk in his ways. Thank you for watching. Shalom.